To a lot of us, just time goes on, and the best part is we had to go through the movie to peel down the layers to find out what happened to him.
Yeah, it's an interesting way they reveal sort of the deepest source of his pain, which is really, I think there's two kinds of addiction. Some addiction that I've heard people talk about are like, oh, I was 12 years old, I had some wine at a party, and I was off, I was gone, I knew I was in love. Mm-hmm. And that's a very strong genetic component. And then there's people that just like find themselves in a bad place for whatever reason, you know, and start doing something to try to feel better, and then it becomes a habit, and then you're like, why can't I stop doing this?
Yeah.
That was more my case, and that was more a case of the character Jack, and but what I thought was really moving about the story wasn't that it just languished in the pain, but it took an honest look at the healing. And the healing process was largely driven by his relationship with these young men, and him, you know, earning their respect, and them earning his, and not necessarily about winning every game, but about like using some of their like weaknesses to their advantage, so to speak, and that made the story feel both hopeful but not cheesy, realistic, but not.
Love in this piece is also that there's these other families that that they're supportive of, you know, but she's tried her best, and Jack just won't take the help, and she has to choose herself.
Right.
And that, as heart-wrenching as that is, obviously she still is in love with him. She has to choose herself.